The following is a production of Cary TV, the Town of Cary's government access channel.
Hello, I'm Harold Weinbrecht, Mayor of Cary, and thank you for joining us for this month's episode of Cary Matters. This program was created to help keep you informed and provide information about issues that your council members are working on for the community. My co-host this month is Jack Smith, who is the District C representative. District C is mostly southeastern Cary, and Jack has been on the council for 27 years, and we very much appreciate all those years of service, Jack. And welcome to this month's episode of Cary Matters, and thanks for being here.
Thank you, Mayor. It's always a pleasure.
Jack, you've been on council long enough to remember the years when Cary didn't have its own water treatment facility. So I thought it'd be a good idea if we could take some time today and talk about the water treatment in the last 25 years and the water plant expansion that's currently underway.
That sounds good to me. Then we can answer questions about gigabit fiber installation and talk a little bit about our new town clerk. So why don't you start us off with an update on the water plant expansion?
All right, I will. A lot of people might not know this, but 25 years ago, Cary received its water from Raleigh. That changed in 1993 when Cary partnered with Apex to create a water treatment facility to supply our citizens with water drawn from Jordan Lake. When the Cary Apex water treatment facility initially opened, it produced 16 million gallons a day, which was enough to meet the citizens' needs of both communities, or so we thought. But the town experienced rapid growth in the 1990s and pushed the limits of the facility after just a few years. Emergency restrictions had to be put in place, including a brief moratorium on business and residential growth. Since that time, Cary has expanded the water treatment facility and has taken several conservation measures to make sure we never reach that point again. In the early 2000s, the town implemented permanent alternate day irrigation, which is still in effect today. In addition, over the years, we have used various programs like turf buybacks and toilet rebates to reduce water consumption. And while those measures have been successful in reducing per capita consumption, we still added population and our water demand continued to increase. Currently, the water treatment facility can produce about 40 million gallons a day. And unless you're an engineer at the water treatment facility, that probably doesn't mean much to you. So to help put it in perspective, Cary and Apex water customers as a whole use about 17 million gallons a day, but you can't plan on the average usage. You have to plan on the peak usage. Otherwise, during those peak days, you turn on the faucet and nothing comes out. To date, our biggest daily usage occurred in June of 2012 with about 29 million gallons that day. And our largest hourly rate was 38 million gallons a day, which was close to full capacity. But not to worry about that hourly usage though. In the last few years, Cary has signed emergency mutual aid agreements with Raleigh and Durham. But we have reached a point where the next plant expansion is needed. So about 5 years ago, we started the process of expanding our water treatment facility from producing 40 million gallons a day to 56 million gallons a day. Construction on the water treatment facility expansion began in May of 2014 and is expected to be completed this fall. Expansion, combined with 2 new water storage tanks, which should be in operation in 2018, and some related waterline improvements, will allow us to meet our customers' demands until at least 2030.
That's right, Mayor. Our water treatment facility is state-of-the-art. The devices that remove sediment particles are very efficient because they require less space than conventional sedimentation basins. And they are also very energy efficient. The plant also uses multimedia filters that remove finer particles. Ozone is used to disinfect the water, remove organic compounds, and control taste and odor. We also eliminated the use of gaseous chlorine, making the facility much safer. Ozone is a much stronger treatment method and minimizes the amount of chemicals we have to add to our water. We are one of the first full-scale ozone treatment facilities to operate in North Carolina.
Good to know. But our biggest challenge for water treatment will continue to be the variability of the quality of water in our water supply, which is Jordan Lake. We also have to consider the long-term impacts of upstream development and land use activity in the watershed on the quality in the lake. Our state-of-the-art treatment process, used successfully since 2002, will be improved and expanded in this expansion process. It has been a very effective means to allow us to provide the best possible water to our customers despite a wide range of water quality conditions.
And speaking of water quality, the North Carolina American Water Works Association Water Environment Federation, that's a mouthful,
It is,
has had a formal competition for best tasting water for years. Cary has placed first or second for best tasting water in North Carolina 7 of the last 12 years, including second place in 2015. This is a noteworthy achievement. The facility has also won several state and national awards for operational excellence and high standards of compliance with drinking water rules. We are a member of the Partnership for Safe Water, a national peer review group association of water utilities, scientific, industry, and federal agencies that sets the standard for achieving excellence in water treatment. Cary has received the Director's Award of Recognition from the partnership for the past 10 years. We are one of only 50 utilities nationwide to receive the coveted 10-year award.
wow. To kind of sum it up, Cary has the best tasting water, the best operations, and the best facility around. And given our commitment to excellence, that's no surprise to me. And it's not only good news for Cary, but also residents and businesses in Apex, Morrisville, RDU, and the Wake County portion of the Research Triangle Park, all of whom get their great water from the Cary Apex plant. Okay, well, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to answer some questions about fiber installation and talk about our new town clerk, so stay tuned.
Cary's Booth Amphitheater offers laid-back, friendly entertainment nestled amongst the hardwoods. America's best performers in a perfect setting. Enjoy cool shade from the pines or your own sunny spot on the grass. Easy to get to, Cary's Booth Amphitheater offers something for everyone under a canopy of stars. For festival, concert, and movie night information, visit boothamphitheater.com. The stage is set. Let us show you to your seats. Cary's Booth Amphitheater. Entertainment naturally.
We're back. Thanks for staying with us. We continue to get lots of questions about gigabit fiber installation. One resident with a non-Cary address wanted to know if he will get fiber since he doesn't have a Cary mailing address. He also asked, what are you doing to encourage providers to serve all of Cary residents, and can we force providers to serve Cary residents? Well, first of all, I think it's important to understand that the location of your post office that delivers your mail determines your mailing address. And we have many Cary residents with Apex, Morrisville, and Raleigh mailing addresses. So even though you might have a non-Cary mailing address, you are still a Cary resident. And Jack, I'll let you tackle the fiber question.
Okay, well, we are excited about the opportunities and the economic advantage high-speed data networks will create for our community. Our town staff has been working closely with the providers and has greatly encouraged them to make high-speed data networks available to all of our residents. It is very possible that Cary residents will have multiple high-speed fiber-based data systems to choose from. But no matter who the provider might be, it will take years to build a new system to serve over 157,000 people. And even though Google has been working in Cary for many months, no customers have been provided service yet. And while Cary has encouraged fiber system providers to serve everyone in Cary, we don't have the legal authority to require them to do so. So the largest motivators for the providers are Cary's great demographics and citizens committed to receiving that service. And we have recently seen wireless data service providers begin to enter the market. So while we cannot legally require or regulate data service providers, I for one do believe that nearly everyone in Cary will eventually be offered fiber service because it makes good business sense.
It does. I am so looking forward to the benefits of gigabit speed. Okay, well, on a different note, the town has a new town clerk. The town clerk is a very important position with the town, but most people don't really understand what a town clerk does. Jack, can you explain a little about what the town clerk does?
Sure, I think it'll surprise many people. The town clerk is responsible for giving notice of council meetings, preparing the council agenda, recording council proceedings, serving as custodian of permanent town records, keeping the town seal, attesting all town documents, maintaining the town code, managing the citizen advisory boards and commissions, administering the Hillcrest Cemetery, and providing support services to the town council. The town clerk's office has a deputy town clerk and 2 administrative assistants. The town clerk is one of 3 hired directly by the council, the others being the town manager and the town attorney.
Wow, thanks, Jack. Well, on February 25th, the Cary Town Council chose a new town clerk from a candidate pool of 119, with applicants as far away as Nevada, Wisconsin, Missouri. And after all the searching, it turns out the best of the best was already working right here in Cary. The council was excited to appoint Virginia Johnson, who we affectionately refer to as Jenny, as our town clerk. Jenny earned her bachelor's degree in business administration from Methodist University in Fayetteville. She's a member of the North Carolina Association of Municipal Clerks and serves on the membership and legislative committees. She is also a member of the International Institute of Municipal Clerks and is enrolled in the University of North Carolina Chapel Hill School of Government Clerks Certification Institute. She joined the town clerk's office in 2013, and since her appointment, we have been very impressed with Jenny's ability to step in quickly into the role and manage the responsibilities associated with it.
So true, Mayor. So let's give a shout out and a congratulations to Jenny. Mayor, before we go to break, we might want to mention that our search for a new town manager is progressing nicely. And we are excited about our candidate pool of 41 applicants. We appreciate the time citizens and our staff are giving us to make such an important decision for the future of the town government and our community. We're working hard and will have a decision just as soon as possible.
Thanks for mentioning that, Jack. That's very important. Okay, coming up after the break, we're going to give you some insights into what's coming up at Town Hall in April and how you can be involved.
The time is right to head out to Bond Park and have some fun. Test your fishing skills at the water or take a relaxing ride in one of our boats. For more adventure and challenge, get a bird's eye view from the rope course or stay on the ground for team-building fun. Whether you're a beginner or an expert, there's an option for you. Need supplies or maybe a cool treat? Visit the concession stand. Our friendly staff is there to help make the most of your day. So gather some friends, the family, or your teammates and come enjoy a day at the Town of Cary's Bond Park.
We're back, and in this final segment of Cary Matters, we want to talk about some of the things happening in April and how you can be involved. Jack, what council meetings do we have in the month of April?
Well, we have 3 council meetings and a work session so far. There is a quasi-judicial meeting on Tuesday, April 19th, and the other 2 regularly scheduled meetings will be on Thursday, April 14th, and Thursday, April 28th. Let me note that the April 14th meeting has a special time. It's starting at 7:30 instead of the usual 6:30. The other meetings remain at 6:30. And we also have a work session on April 26th. Council will also meet with our local legislative delegation on Tuesday, April 12th. As folks who follow the council closely may already know, our town clerk is also working to schedule some additional meetings in April and May so the council can make some strides in moving the entire Imagine Cary process forward, hopefully for a conclusion late this year, excuse me. Those dates and times were not available when we sat down today to tape this show. So be sure to check the town's website calendar for changes or subscribe to our news email list, and you'll automatically be updated.
Good points, Jack. We also have a lot of activities going on in April, and I hope that everyone will join me in the town's annual litter sweep on Saturday, April the 2nd. There are also several sporting events in April, including the USTA Tennis on Campus National Championships on Thursday, April 14th through Saturday, April 16th. The ACC Tennis Championships will be from Thursday, April 21st through Sunday, April 24th. And the CIAA Baseball Championships will start on April 27th and carry through till the end of the month. I guess this month we're kind of showing why we're known as the National Championship City for collegiate sports. So what else is going on in April, Jack?
Well, of course, we'll be having our annual Spring Days Arts and Crafts Festival at Bond Park on April 30th. There will be live at-lunch concerts every Thursday in April at the Ivy Ellington House in downtown. And the Booth Amphitheater will have the Beer and Bacon Festival on April 9th and the Great Grapes Wine Festival on April 23rd. There's also a lot going on at the Cary Arts Center and the Cary Theater this month. The Ceilidh, which is a Celtic festival and music celebration, will be at the Cary Arts Center on Saturday, April 2nd. Other acts at these 2 venues include the Triangle Wind Ensemble, the Marvelous Music Series with the Wizard of Oz, comedians Grant Lyon and Mark Chalifot, musicians Beth Wood and Mary Johnson Rockers, and much, much more. Just like our council meetings, the calendar on our website at townofcary.org has all the listings for spring activities and events.
Wow, there is a lot going on in April.
There certainly is. Well, that's it for this edition of Cary Matters. We appreciate your watching and hope that what we've shared has been of interest to you. Please let us hear from you. Your time is important, and we want this show to be of value to you as we work to bring you, our citizens, closer to your government.
And remember, help keep Cary litter-free, clean, green, and beautiful by volunteering with our Spruce program. Thanks for watching, and as always, thanks for choosing to call Cary home.
This has been a production of Cary TV. Visit the Town of Cary's website at townofcary.org.